Hey, what up, what up, what up? It's your boy, J. King Hefner, and the beautiful Secretary Tsunade Star, and we got the beautiful Cali Sun laid out over there asleep, and we checking in with you guys today for the first installment of the Dog King Power Hour. And today, we discuss Silly Doll, an alternative. Silly Doll, an alternative. And we'll get into that right about now. Hey, what up, what up, what up? It's your boy, J. King Hefner, and the beautiful Secretary Tsunade Star, and we got the beautiful Cali Sun laid out over there asleep, and we checking in with you guys today for the first installment of the Dog King Power Hour. And today, we discuss Silly Doll, an alternative. Silly Doll, an alternative. And we'll get into that right about now. Yeah, baby. What up, what up, what up? It's your boy, J. King Hefner. Y'all saw the opening, so y'all already know what's going on today. You see who I got with me, baby. The beautiful Secretary Tsunade. And of course, like I said in the opening, I tried to wake Callie up this morning, and she just wasn't going. We looked at the Grizzly game last night, and we had a back-to-back. And so she done had 2 hard nights of watching b-ball, and I've had her out the most. So we've been working a lot together, me and her. So she's tired, so I'm leaving her asleep. But I do want to say good morning to everybody. Glad to see y'all here, man. Who is this? Let me see who's checking in first with me. MGTOW, yo, man. What up, MGTOW? Good to see you, bro. Fire Dragon in the house. Let's see what Fire Dragon talking about. Fire Dragon say better production quality than Cecil now. And MGTOW's watching while one of my, what'd you say? While one of my waifus is sitting right next to me. That's how you supposed to watch it, bro. With one of your beautiful companion dolls sitting right next to you. And Fire Dragon, what he say? As the technology grows, so too shall this channel. By the time we have androids making sandwiches, you have 100 millions. That sound badass, my friend. Papa Point and Austin Steele, good to see you, man. So, man, I got everybody checking in right now. So, the subject of today's show is Silly Doll, an alternative. And I'm going to be honest with you, man. I ain't really big on promoting products that I haven't touched with my own hands. But I will say this. I'm all for new and beginning doll owners, if they can, getting a legitimate doll from a legitimate brand. Now, I know a lot of my good friends and followers of this show, I know a lot of you have knockoff dolls, and there's nothing wrong with that. But the problem with the knockoff dolls for me is, in a lot of cases, you could have bought a legitimate doll for the same price. But the illusion of the knockoff doll is you can customize them and do them the same way as some of the higher priced brands. Whereas with a brand like Kimber Doll, you cannot change it at all. But the reason I went with Kimber Doll as opposed to one of them knockoff brands is because it's legitimate. It's legitimate. And with these knockoff brands, you don't know what type of TPE mixtures they're using. You don't know what type of cancer-causing products they're using. They have little control over their quality control. And so, yeah, you can get a good doll sometimes. But sometimes you don't know what the hell you got. So that's why I went with Kimber Doll. I was like, you know what? That's a trusted brand, and they're a great doll. But as I was investigating Kimber Doll, I also ran across this company called Sili Doll, and it's a legitimate brand. Now, they also don't have all these customization options, but they have some pretty good dolls for a decent price. And so I'm starting this stream, and I'm gonna get to all the comments here in a second. But I was starting this stream because look, man, I want beginning doll owners or even older doll owners who just want an extra doll, man, to know where they can get good, legitimate, safe dolls. Stop messing with these eBays and the eBays of the world and these black sites of the world, man. You don't know what you're getting. Just go ahead and get you something like a Kimber doll, a Silly doll, something like that, until you're ready to move up to a more high price brand. Because last thing you want to do is get one of these beautiful waifus and wake up with all your damn hair done fell out because she done gave you cancer. So, with all that said, I'm gonna take a look at the comments before I do a deep dive into what I want to talk about. See what everybody's saying this morning. Okay. MGTOW say he's still waiting for his anime waifu head and her cosplay to arrive. Hey, I can't wait for you, my friend. Austin still say he waiting on his cosplay to arrive. Everybody waiting on stuff for their girls to get here look like it. Yeah. Hold on, let me put Austin's thing up there. His comment. Austin said, so hang on, are Silly Dolls legit? I always saw ads for them, but opted for a different brand at the time. And this was years ago. No, Silly Dolls is actually a legit brand. I did my research, man. They are a legit brand. And that's what I like about them. They almost like a Kimber doll, but different. They have more selections. But you can't change whatever doll you choose. The thing about Sili Doll, what I like, man, is I've always liked short women. And honestly, I'm finna say something that I've made a mistake on in the past. I've always liked what I've termed as midgets. And that's really, they've changed it to little people nowadays. And even in my mind, I used to be like, man, midgets sound better than little people. But you know what? I'm not a little person. I can't decide what sounds best for them. So I was talking to my mom, and she was telling me that I should refer to them as the acceptable term of dwarf. So that's the term I'll be using going forward. And I apologize to any little people for anything that I might have said beforehand. But they have smaller dolls. And by me loving shorter women and even dwarf women, man, they're a nice little company for me to look at because they got a summer doll that I think is like a 135 centimeter doll. And the doll that I want is a Suki doll. It's a 110 centimeter doll. My God. And I think that comes out to be about 3'7". Keep in mind, I'm not getting my dolls for a sexual purpose, and it's nobody's business if I was anyway. But since I'm a public with mine, it is everybody's business. So I just like shorter women, and I love their selection of dolls. And let me tell you what I like about their dolls, man. None of them have finger wires or toe wires. And I know that sounds crazy. Well, guess what? I'm not a photographer. So I ain't looking to pose my doll and have it do all this other crazy stuff. Like, I like the fact that you ain't got to worry about finger pokes or toe pokes with a lower price doll. Now, as I get up to these gynoids and to these XY Colo dolls and to these Starpery dolls and Piper dolls, yeah, I want my dolls to have wires in them. But on these beginner dolls, I'm cool with my dolls not having wires. And they got some sexy dolls, man. I'm gonna try to pull up the page without getting myself in any type of violation. I checked the page out beforehand. I didn't see any nudity, so we should be good on that. So I'm gonna show y'all the page here in a second. But from what I saw, man, all they dolls are in acceptable range. Their summer doll, which she looks pretty fine to me. I think she stays on sale at like $9.99. Then this Suki doll that I like, I think it's like $7.99. But the whole point of this is they don't pay me. This is not a promotion for them. Believe me, like I said, I can't go into full promotion mode because I haven't touched one. But I've talked to a couple of people that own one, and they said that they really like their Sili Dolls, man. Really like their Sili Dolls. So let's go to these comments just for a second. I want to make sure I ain't missing nothing. Okay, I just see everybody talking about their anime orders and their customization orders, so that's cool. So he said, Austin said, let me see that. I'm going to show that comment. He said, I briefly considered the 100 centimeter they had for 1,000 or whatever the price was. Yeah, you need to go back on that site, and I'm going to go back on there in a second and show you guys. Those prices are, at least for right now, they're lower. And they have a 110 centimeter. And like you say, you probably looking at the one I was looking at. It's called the Suki doll. I really like it, man. From what I saw, it's a nice looking doll. And like I said, man, before you go on eBay, fellas, before you go into these black markets, and even VS, look, I don't want to down nobody's business, but this company, VS Doll, was sending me all these emails or whatever. And we were discussing this in my Discord one day. Come to find out, they're knockoff dolls, most of them, from what I heard. And I'm just saying, like, I'm not here to down knockoff dolls, because a lot of people say, hey, man, I want a great doll at a reduced price. And like I said, this show is about, before you settle for a reduced price for a knockoff, go ahead and get a legitimate brand you can trust with a good doll, a legitimate brand doll. You can always move up later. And I tell you something else, man, with these dolls, these companion dolls, they are not toys. You might as well just save up for the one you want anyway before you just start. Because once you throw $700 or $800 out there, man, how far are you away from $1,500, $1,400? You ain't that far away. Might as well save it. So, with all that said, man, I'm finna go to this site just for a second and see if I can be safe with it and take a look at it right quick, man, so y'all can see what's going on. With this little site, because I really think that they got some nice looking dolls, man. They got some nice looking dolls. I'm gonna share this right quick, and hopefully y'all can see what I'm talking about. There you go. Yeah. I know what I gotta do. All right, guys, we finna head there in just a second. All right. So I'm hoping y'all can see this right now, but I'm finna see if I can make this bigger. Here it is. All right, now this is what I'm talking about. This is their summer doll. Now I can't show you the whole body on her, but this is the summer doll. And look, right now she's $9.99. And if you was to go to this site, man, and click on her, she built pretty well. This is the Suki doll that I want. I say one day I might just scoop her up and have her little butt sitting here next to all the other girls, man. I think it'll be a trip. Look, she's 110 centimeters, $7.99. Like I said, I don't think that's a bad price. And like I said, I'm not gonna click on any of these because it may show some inappropriate things for my channel. So I'm not gonna do that. But this girl here, she's a 160. Oh no. I clicked it. I didn't go back. Boy, sometimes that's the thing about my computer. It'll do stuff on its own. But yeah, this category right here, I looked in there and like you say, there was some nice girls in there. And I'm not with the torsos, but they actually have a torso. And so the bigger size girls are $11.99. Not too bad, man. And you come down here, they have a summer next level NXT, and it's it's $1,099. You got this Siri Doll 135 centimeter, $13.99. Now I don't know. I was thinking about getting that Siri instead of the summer. She's cute. So to make a long story short, man. To make a long story short, I'm gonna leave that up for a second, if I can. To make a long story short, they got a lot of cooler options, in my opinion, man. They got a lot of cooler options, in my opinion. And so I just figure like, hey, that's a good little alternative, man, for somebody looking to sort of start off without busting their budget wide open. And the thing about it is, they say, this is the crazy part, man. They say that the skin on these Sili dolls is damn near softer than any doll, TPE doll on the market right now. They say that Korean TPE is like softer than any doll on the market. And I'm thinking like, wait a minute. Is it softer than Piper doll? Because I was hearing that they had the like softest TPE out right now. So if they softer than Piper doll, man, that's unreal. That's unreal, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. So I'm gonna leave it right there. I'm gonna go back to my stream now. Let me see what you guys saying, man. Let me see what you guys saying, man. Okay, Austin still say that's good considering that's literally who my 165 centimeter SE doll is. Oh, he talking about somebody. He talking to somebody else. Okay. They still talking about they customized heads. Ruby's current head is the SE Yuki with silver eyes, of course. Okay. Okay. But either way, fellas, anybody that's looking out there right now, I was just checking the comments to see if they said anything about the Sili Doll. But if you out there looking, I would seriously consider Sili Doll, because if I had to do it over again, I think I still would have chose Kimber Doll. I still would have chose Kimber Doll, because even looking at Sili Doll right now, don't nobody face capture me like Callie's son on their website. So I still would have went with Kimber Doll first. I do like the fact that Kimber Doll has wires in their hand. I like that. You know, it's more closely like the normal doll on the market. But like you say, after the fact, when I found out Sili Doll didn't have wires in their hand and wires in the toes, you know, I'm sort of cool with that too. Because I love the fact that I can't ruin my Kimber Doll toes without wires in them. I love that, man. What up, Ray? Olivera, man. I'm trying to, look, man, I'm trying to steer, everybody else to another alternative, man. Look, you can get in this dog game. You know what I'm saying? Get you one of these Sili Dolls, get you a Kimber Doll. Man, get started off, man, before you take a bigger step up. And you ain't got to worry about getting one of these knockoff dolls. Hey, that's what I'm saying, Austin. That's what I'm saying. They are a great price, man. They are a great price for anybody that's trying to start out in this dog game, man. They're a great price. I think if you can start out in the dog game, you know, right around 1,000, a little bit under 1,000, maybe a little bit over in some cases, man, what you got to lose? You going 5 days, you been to spent that anyway on a girl. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. Let me go back. To me, that don't look retarded to me. The thing about it is, even with the Summer Doll, her mouth ain't made to really be a companion. Her mouth is really made for you to be with her. Her expression is not really that smile expression, but to me, it's that pouty type expression. I actually like it. I actually like that. So yeah, we just disagree on that. Every doll don't gotta look the same to me, but now this one look retarded. Now that's the one I'm gonna agree with you on. Now she and oh my, and I don't mean to disrespect anybody with that word, but this girl look crazy. This girl look completely crazy, and she don't look right either. But I would say I'm cool with her. I'm cool with her. I'm cool with her. I'm cool with her. I love my girl Suki because of those eyes. And honestly, I sort of like that little purse lip right there. But I give you this. These two jokers down, these two jokers right here, nah. But see, that's a torso, so I wouldn't get her anyway. And this is just like a low affordable price right here. I guess these are extreme. That's $169. So I wouldn't expect much out of those anyway. But like I say, man, I just want to bring this to you, man, because a lot of people, like Austin said, might have thought Sili Dolls wasn't legit. They legit. Yeah, right, Ray? Let me put that up there, Ray. She got that sex face, Olivera. Especially Summer. She got that sex face. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm with you, Austin. I like Suki's face the best. She's a cutie, and I've seen her in lingerie. She's very hot, man. Very hot in lingerie. And like I said, I just want a little. I've been wanting a little dwarf type girl all my life anyway. I dated one in my life, but hey, I want one in the dog collection. My guy said he got him a Kimber coming. Got me a Kimber coming back in a month or so. Use that dog kink. Yeah, bro. That's what you do. Like I say, these folks ain't paying me. Kimber Doll ain't paying me. None of these dog companies paying me. But you know what? Kimber Doll was nice enough to say, if any of your followers get a Kimber Doll, we're going to give them a free wig. And so if anybody even think about getting a Kimber Doll, I want y'all to get every wig until they get sick of giving wigs away. Until they send me an email and say, hey, man, we done with you. Hey, use them until you can't use them no more. Because I hope you told, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to give y'all some advice. If you get a free Kimber Doll wig, go with a shorter one. Go with a shorter one. I love that short wigs, man. Go with a shorter one. Now, unless you just compare, or that blue one, that blue line one like I got for Cali, I love it. And the pink long one I got for Cali, I love it. I don't really love the other long ones as much, but I do love all the short ones. They got great short wigs. So I guess I'll take Sili Doll off for a second. I'm gonna go back over the prices right quick, just for anybody that just came in to let them see, man. And I'm gonna talk about something else for a quick second. But look, once again, that Summer Doll. And you can just look up Sili Doll and you'll see for yourself, because man, you're gonna see what I mean. This Summer Doll, for the price, this Summer Doll is stacked, my friends. I'm talking about top and bottom. Suki Doll is sexy, but she might not be for everybody because she's a smaller doll. The bigger dolls, I can't lie. This just me, fellas. Once I spend $1,200, I'm probably going on a Piper doll or something. That's just me. I'm not buying a torso. There's a start at 800. They got a summer NXT. That's like a souped up summer doll. I take the one for $9.99 because once you see her, you're gonna be like, I'm good. And this Siri doll down here, like you say, no offense. At Sili Doll, I heard they have a great product. But once I get up to starting to spend $13.99, I ain't buying a Sili Doll. Once I get up to $1,400, $1,500, $1,600, man, I'm going to another brand like Piper. Hey, look, I save. I go to Sino Doll. I go to San Huey Doll. Look, I'm gonna start going to another. I'm gonna go to a legitimate brand once I get up to 1,500. But if you talking about staying close to 1,000, after Kimber Doll, I would give these people a consideration. So I'm gonna stop sharing these guys for a second. Okay. Now let me see what these comments talking about? Now, Austin, what you got for me, brother? What you got for me? You say, I'm conflicted on Suki's face. If I'm honest, like it's cute, but something just seems off to me. You know what? I love the eyes on her myself, Austin. He said maybe the eyes are a little too wide. You know what? I sort of been wanting a dog with bigger eyes. And I love her. I love her eyeshadow and her eyebrows, actually. I mean her eyelashes. But I think what's off is that she sort of got that looking into space type of look. Sort of like you said, they probably a little too wide, but I think it's something to be desired on some of the facial expressions, on the depth of them, on the depth of them. But I still want that Suki. I don't know what it is, because I ended up seeing a picture of her with some lingerie on, and man, I really like that doll, and I really like that summer doll too. But I'm gonna tell you something else that's great about Sili Doll that I found out, y'all. Oh man, look at my guy here. Look at my guy right here, man. I appreciate you, big dog. 99 cent. My guy, Matt G. I appreciate you, Matt. I'm gonna tell you something about Sili Doll, man. They actually sell lingerie for their dolls. And I think more doll companies need to do that. Man, stop making us go shop all the time. You know, sometimes we'll buy a doll and stay right there and buy an outfit too. I know I would. And so for them even having the lingerie options on their site, I think is a progressive marketing tool. A progressive marketing tool. He says, Steve Joyce says a Piper Doll Ariel, 100 centimeter, less than 1,000 at the Doll channel right now. You know what? And I wanted a Piper Doll Ariel, 100 centimeter. I love those little Piper dolls, man. They are amazing. I mean, they be like 3 feet tall with, and I'm not a big breast guy, but they breasts just be amazing and just with the most amazing just shapes, man. Like I say, I love my girl Saima, but man, I still find myself salivating after a Piper doll, and I know before my collection is over, I'm gonna have a couple of Piper dolls, man. Hey, Negative YouTube, what up, bro? What up, my friend? Good to see you, man. Life is going good. What up, 10 Drafts D? Good to see you, my guy. Hey, good to see you, my guy. Hey, good morning to everybody, man. Good morning to everybody. I'm just happy Matt gave me that super sticker, man. That was just big time from him. I definitely appreciate it, man. Like I told you, every penny count, because I'm doing this, man, for life. There's a way of life right now, just having fun and investigating the dog life and destigmatizing this life. And it's just, man, anything that y'all do give, I love. But I'm going to take a quick break from the dog talk just to say this. You know, man, every now and then, you know, I got the new show, y'all, called Reset Sundays, where, look, I ain't never trying to force you to believe nothing. But all y'all know, man, I got a strong base in God. And so I share that with you just to uplift you, not to force it on you. You can listen to the good message, you know, and you can go about your own way. But I do that show. It's called Reset Sundays every Sunday now. And every now and then, man, look, I found a dog life through hurt, like a lot of you guys, being hurt through relationships and just tired of the dating life, like a lot of you guys. But unlike a lot of the dog owners that I found out, I've had plenty of sex also. But I don't do it with malice towards women, like I've explained before. But don't you know, every time I come close to giving my good messages about just staying positive, and talking about God, or either talking about, hey man, don't hate women. That's whenever I might lose a subscriber or two. Every time that happens. So you might say, Jay, but why do you keep doing it if you might lose a subscriber or two? Because you know what? I don't give a damn. That's why. That's why I keep doing it. Because you know why? I got a calling on my life to tell you guys the truth. And let me tell you something. The Dog King channel is not an echo chamber. I don't tell you a damn thing just so you can feel good about it. I don't tell you nothing just because you want to hear it. My job ain't to do that or I wouldn't love you. My job is to tell you the cold, hard truth. Be honest with you, whether you like it or not. And if you decide that it's too hot in the kitchen and you got to take a step out, well, guess what? I love you, but you can get the hell out of here because the Dog King ain't gonna never stop bringing the real truth. And if you ever think that I'm gonna tell a grown man that it's good for him never to have sex with a human woman and just be all with the dogs, you done lost your damn mind. Everybody need experiences. And if you think I ain't gonna tell you positivity ain't good for the soul, and that you should love yourself, and that you are capable of doing all things. If you think I'm gonna hide that from you, you done lost your damn mind. Because when you love somebody, you don't tell them what they want to hear. You tell them what they need to hear. And that's why I'm here. So, once again, if your backbone too weak for this channel, guess what? I don't want you to go. But if you leave, you definitely ain't gonna hurt my feelings. Cause this for the strong, baby. This channel where the strong survive. So if you got the heart and the fortitude to deal with the cold, hard truth, you done found the right place. Bud P. Woo, Bud P. Oh man, look at my guy Bud P, man. Hey man, I love you, bro. I love you, bro. No crybaby incels in this community. No. Look, incels, unsales, hey, all these pills, or whatever you want to call yourself, you welcome here. I love you all. But I'm here to tell you what's good for you. I'm just not going to protect you. I'm not here to beat you up. I'm here to love you. I'm here to build you up. Because let me tell you something, incels, it ain't a one of you that can't get no booty. Every one of you capable. All of you, guess what, are handsome to somebody. All of you fine to somebody. You better wake up in the morning and shave your beard. Tell yourself, I'm a fine man. My dogs love me, and these human women better too. No crybaby in these incels, baby. Like, no crybabies, period, around Chimp. Not one. Yeah, Brandon, I'm live, man. But P, I just want to tell you thank you. Once again, man, look, donations are appreciated. Not mandatory, you know? But I appreciate it, man, because I'm making a living out of it. And I don't give a damn if I got to go out here and scrape up a penny off the corner. This channel ain't finna stop. I'm keeping coming to you guys. I'm going to bring you every bit of information I got about these dolls. And guess what? We going to learn, grow, and have fun together. And by the way, I'm dropping a new song a little bit later this week, man. A new song. And hey, it's a banger, man. It is a banger. Like I say, I'm not no musician. I'm not no professional dancer like I do. But you know what? I love doing it all. And with my girls, we going to let y'all see all the tomfoolery we got. Oh, that's cool, Brandon. I'm glad you're here to watch me, man. And I'm leaving my boy Bud P up there because, man, look, man, I appreciate that, man. I was doing a show the other day. I don't know if all y'all caught it or not, man, but I was talking about how the Don't Hate Women show. I don't know if y'all saw the whole show. But later on in that show, I said I met a girl named Sophie. Man, she commented on one of my videos. She just said, thank you. I ended up clicking on this girl. She ended up being fine. I'm like, wow. So, man, found out she was following me on Instagram and stuff. And like I said, man, it just touched me because she had made a comment on the interview she did, and she was just talking about how, man, her one goal in her life is just to leave one mark on the world, one dent on the world. And that's what I want to do. And I think that's what all of us want to do in a small way, just a small way. And that's what I was saying, man. Look, even if we with our dogs, because I choose my dogs over human women. Believe me right now. I choose them over human women. So, but we ain't got to hate them. You know, they just like us, looking for happiness. They confused just like us. They've been taught the wrong things. You know, so that's why I say, man, look, we can choose this life without hating them. And another thing I said why I got Butt P's donation up here is, aside from what I've received on the live, which I appreciated, I've received like 4 behind the scenes donations through my PayPal app, right? Out of all the men that listen to my show, guys, 2 of the donations was from women. And that's what I was saying, like, man, we can't be hating these women out here. Because I know that they ain't just doll lovers, but you know what? They contributed, man. Man, how can I hate them? You know, no way I'm finna hate them, man, when they support me and they don't even want nothing to do with me. So, either way. Like I say, once again, this whole show is about Sili Doll. I really like them, man. From an aesthetic standpoint, like a couple of the faces didn't look right, like we said. But here's the deal. With my beautiful Kimber Doll company, of course, you don't really get to customize. Now, to me, Kimber Doll has like 2 distinct faces. I don't care what they say, because Callie does not look like Tsunade. They do not look the same. So they have like 2 distinct faces. But with Sili Doll, you know, you got 5 or 6 faces to choose from. No wide fingers, though. No wide fingers. Now, what do you say, negative YouTube? Women always want the men they see with women. They might be jealous of the dolls. Real talk. Bud P, you're the most real dude on YouTube. $6 ain't my thing, but I envy your thank you, Bud P. Thank you, Bud P. I appreciate you, bro. Well, hey, I do want to highlight what you just said, though. Listen, my guys with dolls. And I'm gonna have to put you back up here, Bud P, because I appreciate you, but I gotta show everybody this. Women always want the men they see with women. They might be jealous of the dolls, real talk. I've said this since I started my channel, guys. The dolls help you get a human woman if you want to. Man, the first day I bought my dolls, I had women chasing me. Since I've had my dolls, I had my ex-girlfriends pop up, all type of stuff. They ain't getting none, because guess what? I'm cool with my dolls right now. Now, I just haven't broke down for a human woman, but dude, they be all over me. Why? It ain't because I got more handsome. I got more confident. How did I get more confident? Because once you get a doll, these are my women. So I don't care about rejection no more. Women can smell you not caring. If you was a 4 in their eyes, you just went up to an 8. You just doubled your worth. It's all about how you carry yourself. Once you get your doll, start shaving. Start putting your clothes on like you matter. Stick your chest out. Well, Jay, I tried that. They're going to reject me. Shut up. Shut up the negative talk and do what the hell I say. Stick your damn chest out once you get your doll and see what the hell happened. And if you an incel guy, you ain't never had no vagina, bro, don't go after no damn 8s, 9s, and 10s like I done told you. Swing low. Get a date first. Get a kiss first. Start slow. You can do it. These dolls, I'm telling you, man, these dolls are a magnet. Go up and, hey, I can't find it for you, but go look up a real doll documentary where this guy that works on real dolls, he said, man, I mean, his girlfriend came on there and said when he first got a job at Real Doll, I was jealous of the dolls because they were so fine. They are jealous of the girls. If you want a human woman, use it to your advantage. Use it to your advantage. What my boy is saying now. Fresh shower, some hold on, what he say? What he say? I don't even negative YouTube. Fresh shower, some Bond tactical soap and cologne with bergamot and tonka bean. That's what I'm saying, man. Look, y'all get confident around here. Now look, I'm J Dog King Hefner. I'm promoting the dog life. You know what I'm trying to say? It ain't like I'm on here just trying to force you to get no human vagina. But like I told you, I just think, man, as men, it's a rite of passage to, man, make love once. And guess what? People say, well, it could be a bad sexual experience. Well, you know what you do then? What? Find a good one. Until you have one good experience. Then you can quit. But you ain't gonna know the happiness that I do. You ain't gonna know the happiness that people who've been divorced and now got dogs. You ain't gonna know the happiness we do because we've had relationships, went with people, had hearts broke. We didn't made love to women, human women. And now that we went through some rigmarole, we've had experiences. We can come over on this side and be happy. We don't have to think about what sex is like. We don't have to wonder what it's like. We know what it's like. So now we can be happy over here. And that's all I want for my brothers. And somehow the incels have taken that as, you beating us up. What? Now, if you think that, I see why you ain't got none. Because you ain't thinking right. I'm trying to help you. How is me telling you that you are capable of something talking bad about you? Wake up. Wake up. Let me see what Austin says. Austin says, life becomes a lot easier once you stop caring about the opinions of others. If a girl approaches you, then ends up leaving, oh well. Everything serves his plan, Austin. If she leave, it wasn't meant. Bye-bye. Bye. On to the next. Like, pastor, look, I was listening to my pastor the other day. You know what he said? Even the pastor said this. He don't want to hear no excuses about a guy saying he can't find love after talking to 2 girls. You know why? Because it ain't but several million others out there to talk to. Keep going. You'll find one. Like you say. But another thing I also say that's important, like I always say, you can't be caring about the opinions of others, and it's easier said than done. Because so many of us are defined or feel defined by what others say about us. You can never find the true happiness in life when you're concerned about everything they say about you. You better worry about making yourself happy. Because at the end of your life, they ain't going to be there. It's going to be you looking at yourself in the damn mirror saying, damn, why did I listen to them? I should have did what I wanted to do. Right. Dr. MGTOW, confidence is the key. Dr. MGTOW say, just be confident, bro. Just be confident. Just be confident. And like I told you, man, hey, the human game is so complicated. It's hard to get dates. It's hard to, work your way into the bedroom and all that stuff when you haven't done it before. And even if you have done it before, it has its complications. It has its times where it make you throw your head up against the wall. You just sick of it. Look, I'm in the dog game, and I done had plenty of sex and plenty of girlfriends. It's just the fact that I'm sick of it. But I can't sit up here and say, hey, guys, go all dog when I know I done had all type of sex and enjoyed it. And I know what it feels like. So it ain't no way I would want to not have those experiences and just be with the dogs. Because you know why? I'd be sitting over here right now. I wouldn't be as happy, fellas, because I'd be wondering, man, I love my dogs, but I still wonder what it's like to be with a human girl. I really wonder what that's like. I love my dogs, though. No, but I'm not like that. I know what both sides are like. And like I say, man, you can get so many good things from your girls that you can't get from humans. You ain't got to worry about them. You ain't got to stress out over them. Man, I'm still getting over this little sickness. I got a little bit left in me. And, man, my girls been with me the whole time. They've been here with me the whole time, kicking it with me, man. They haven't been able to give me soup and care for me like a human woman, but I have had comfort with them being here. but it's not the same as a human relationship. You know, both of them have the ups, the pros, and both of them has their cons. For me, the dog life has little cons, and I'm actually going to talk about that in another show coming up. But Silly Doll is just, I want to get back to the subject of this stream just for a second. For anybody that's just tuning in, this show is about Silly Doll, an alternative basically for me to Kimber Doll. Kimber Doll is a great brand, great TPE material, but they only come one way. I think they have like two versions ahead, in my opinion, and they're a great doll. But I always say I want new doll owners to get a legitimate brand, not some knockout brand that could probably be made poorly with cancerous substances. So another brand that I was going to get when I first got in the game was Sili Doll. I found out about them a little later, or I might have had one already. But they a great brand, it looks like it. I don't know for sure. I can't stamp my approval 100%. But from afar and from people I've talked to, they're a great brand. I see they have one of the softest TPEs out in the world. Have some attractive dogs. They have a summer dog like $9.99 with great bust and great butt. And they have my favorite, which is a Suki dog, 110 centimeter dog. I want that one. Me and Austin still want that dog. But like I say, I think one of the advantages, they don't have the wires in the fingers or the toes. It's something about the floppy toes on the Kimber dog that I like now, that I wouldn't mind having a dog with some floppy fingers. So here's the deal. I don't care how expensive of a doll or whatever I get sent to me from here on out. At some point, and I hope the owner of Silly Doll sees this, maybe he'll send me one. But at some point, I want to get a hold of one of these Silly Dolls, man, and really let you guys see what the hell they about. Now, let me see this. Hold on. Don't get me wrong. I'm still sliding into girls' DMs, and listen, Austin, still listen, Austin. Look at Austin, y'all. Austin, let me see that, man. Austin say, don't get me wrong, I'm still sliding to girls' DMs, and it's so much easier since I got my girls. And if I don't get a reply, who could? Dude, that's the whole key to the doc. If you still interested in women, take a screenshot of what Austin just said. This is exactly the attitude that you should have if you're still into women. I'm still sliding to girls' DMs. I'm still hollering. If they don't reply, who gives a damn? I got my girls. Now, here you go. What'd he say? Nah, I didn't really negative YouTube say that I binge watching the shows. Man, I can't even lie. I didn't really watch any shows while I've been sick, man, with my girls, other than basketball. Because I was doing so much hard to breathe. I really couldn't focus. But I saw basketball a lot. Hold on, I gotta get this right here. I gotta get MGTOW. Look, MGTOW say I avoid girls in general. Now I wouldn't go that far. Cause see, my thing is, honestly, especially now, you ought to hang around them a little bit more than you do, MGTOW. Cause I don't know, man. My dogs have made me more of a magnet. I think it's funny when I get around women because they just be looking at me like something different. Like, what is it? It's the dogs. Man, it's the confidence from the dogs, man. And look, let your confidence drive their ass crazy, Dr. MGTOW. You'll be laughing like me, man. You'll be laughing like me. I'm telling you. Brandon, you better get a dog. Brandon said, I'm thinking about getting a dog. He said, I'm thinking about getting a dog. Brandon, hey, what you thinking about? I tell you what, Brandon, keep on thinking. I got a video talking about before you hit buy. And before you hit buy, guess what? Think about it, and think about it some more. And when you get tired of thinking about it, think about it some more. And when you get tired of getting tired, then it's time for you to get your dog. Now, what are you saying right here? So there's a documentary out about the labor force in China. Most factories are junk in harbor warehouses, but the plant clean. They took pride in every piece of the doll. I can't even lie. I can't talk about stuff I don't know. I definitely ain't gonna get into no politics about what's going on over there. I have no idea. But I do know one thing. I love Asian people. I'm gonna say that off bat. They ain't got nothing to do with this stuff. I just love all people. Like I told you, I'm even off the race talk. I don't even think we all races. I don't even consider myself black. I know the government do. I consider myself a human. You know, I consider all y'all humans. We just happen to be different shades. Same with the Chinese. They ain't nothing but humans. They got penises and vaginas. Ain't nothing wrong with them. I mean, you know what I'm saying? They humans. And they just happen to be born somewhere else. But I will say this. Every dog plant I done seen look damn clean. Everyone. But Brandon, I want you to get a dog, bro. If you get one, though, do not get a knockoff. If you're going to start low price, hey, I'd rather you get a Kimbo, get you a Sili, or, hey, get you any other brand legitimate at a lower price. Wait till Black Friday again next year. Or like you say, hey, SRSD, where I got mine from, and I ain't just promoting it because I got the link in my YouTube for you. You know, you can click on the link in my YouTube. I ain't just promoting it for this, but they damn near keep sales all year round, man. They keep their Black Friday sales on all year round. Then they don't do nothing but replace the Black Friday sales with tax sales. So you can always go there and get a deal. And there's plenty of other places. And another place that I say I might get my dog from, I've heard good things about his dog to China. I said I want to try to get me a dog from dog to China one time. Oh yeah. But nah, Austin, my thing. Well, I hope. Well, when you was in the comments, I hope you ain't mad that I talked about you, man, my bro. I wasn't trying to. If you was trying to keep a low profile, just let me know. I won't do it. But I don't know if that's what you meant by that. But either way, the Suki dog wasn't but $7.99. It was only $7.99, Austin. Where did you get the $1,200 from? It was a Siri doll for $1,200. That wasn't the Suki doll. The Suki doll is $7.99. A lot of pride and making sure the doll was perfect. Okay. Thank you, Austin. Austin was telling me he didn't get offended. I was about to say, I seen him drop in the comments. I was like, well, I was just reading your comment. I hope you weren't trying to keep a low profile or nothing. Because just to let you guys know, also, let me reiterate this. When you come in on my YouTube videos, unless it's something I think is embarrassing, like really embarrassing, if you comment in my YouTube videos, I'll use your handle if I decide to discuss it in my videos because it's already out for public consumption. But like I say, if you hit me on the email, I'm keeping that completely private unless I run it by you and say, hey, man, are you cool with me sharing this story? Or if it was a story I just happened to share, it'll be totally anonymous. I know that. It'll be totally anonymous. I can't even lie, man, Austin, man, and everybody out there, man, look, this 2022 year, man, look, I just sent some good things coming. I'm praying for a lot of surprises with the show, man, a lot of great things with the show, a lot of great things with you guys. Man, I just been praying to God, man, I can't lie. I see an explosion of his goodness going over everybody that's tuning into this show. Anybody that's coming here to kick it with me, man, look, get ready for good things happening. It's all finna come down in 2022. And like you say, man, me, at this point, Austin, I'll say this about forking out money for a dog. I'll say this. I'm all about making some dreams come true right now. So I'm not just trying to be all over the place buying or even just looking at buying any willy-nilly doll out here. Because I've been in the game a good over a year now. I'm a maturing dog owner. Like you say, this first year of my channel was about me learning, so many subtleties about the dog. This next year just gonna basically be me growing and doing more things with my dog and conveying those messages to you guys. But as I grow, man, somehow, man, some way, I got to start trying to make some of my dreams happen, man. The things that I see. So some of these dolls, like these Sili Dolls, they're gonna have to be put on hold for me. Unless, like I say, unless some of these owners decide to send me one of these dolls and let me show you guys what they are hand to hand, I got to be about trying to make other dreams happen. To let you guys know that, hey, man, if I can make my dreams happen, you can definitely make your dreams happen. And so that's my focus. I'm looking at bigger and better things. But while I'm reaching for bigger and better things, I got to help the people that's just trying to start out too. And if I was just starting out in the game today, I would love to hear me saying, hey, man, don't get a knockoff dog. You might as well start out with a Kimber dog. Because let me tell you something, a Kimber dog can teach you so much. And that's so beautiful to me. I love my girls. You can start out with you a Kimber dog. Then, or you can get you a good Sili Doll, man. Now, I just think Kimber dolls are more companion made. They look more like companions. Sili Dolls, I do think they are more made to get down and dirty with. But I don't care what anybody makes something to do. It's all about what you choose to do with what they made. Because my dolls were made to have sex with 24/7. I ain't had sex with them once. So you can make them for whatever you want to. And I can use them for whatever I want to. Funny enough, it just occurred to me that I came across your channel while I was waiting for Allison to arrive. Really? We got to this game around the same time. Ain't that a trip? Ain't that a trip? Man, Javier Padilla, if you don't, I ain't gonna even post your comment. If you don't get out of here with all that negative talk, talking about some 2022 gonna be a sad year. You're right. It's gonna be a bad year for you if you keep all that negative, poisonous stuff coming out of your mouth. If you don't get that negative, poisonous junk out of your mouth right now, you better. Because you're going to get exactly what you're speaking of. If you want it to be a bad year, that's exactly what you're going to get. If you want to be sick, that's exactly what you want to get. If you want to be alone, that's exactly what you want to get. If you want to say you're ugly, guess what? You're going to be ugly. So snap out of it. Like I told you, if you want me to pat you on the back, you better wait before I put a video out because it's alive right here. And I ain't finna pat no grown man on the back that's talking all that old weak mess. You better wake up. Hey, yeah, hey, look, hey, negative YouTube. I like that talk now. He said, hey, maybe the channel gonna blow up and we gonna get some shit. Hey, look, we gonna take maybe out of there. It's good things coming. It's good things coming. But I say this, and I want everybody to say, to know this, like I've said before. Sometimes God hides us. All of us might be following the exact path we need to be on, but we might not be seeing the explosion or the increase that we think we should see right now. It's for a reason. He still got us in learning mode. He's still getting us prepared for bigger things that's in our future. So although my channel may not be a gigantic channel today, it's because I'm still learning. It's because God still has lessons for me to learn. And one day when he prepares me for the channel to get bigger, it will. It could be tomorrow. It could be 2 weeks from now. Could be a month from now. But whenever it is, I'm not in a rush for it. You know why? Because I love the Austin Steels this here. I love the Brandon Andersons this here. You know, I love even though Javier talking negative, I liked him for here. All right, Brandon. Brandon said he's gonna be back after going for a bit of a shower and then oiling Molly. Cool. Haven't oiled her since I got her in September. Oh yeah, it's about that time. Yep. Hey, go on shower her down. You know what I'm saying? Air dry her. You know, hey, oil her down. You know, oil her down good. You know, let that oil sink in. You know, once that oil sink in, put that powder on her, get out feeling all good. You know, wrap up in that towel. Hey, Look, she gonna be ready to go then, brother. That's what I'm talking about, Dr. McTow. Look, hey, 2022 better be the best year ever for us. And look here, man. I know what's going on in the world. I know all these restrictions and stuff that they trying to put on us. But you know what? Turn the news off. Stop listening to all the negative stuff. It don't do nothing but make you, it rob us of life. Y'all know why I be so happy? Because I don't listen to the news. When I see any reports on the sea stuff that's going on out here, I don't listen to it. They try to put it on social media. They try to put it on the news 24/7. I don't listen to it because it gets you down. It gets you into a negative spirit. We already know what's happening out here, or what they say is happening. Ain't no sense in getting caught up into it. You better live your life. Hey, move about the best way you can and keep striving for your dreams. And like I say, one of my favorite friends in the Bible, even though, like I say, hey, I heard this from my preacher, but hey, I know it to be true. A guy named Paul, he said, look, best thing I can do is not look in the past, but reach to those things which lie ahead. Let me see what my guy said. So am I good to reach out to you via your YouTube email? Swap pictures, shoot the... Hey, man, join the Discord. Join the Discord. I got the Discord on my YouTube. Yeah, you can hit me on the email, DeFoeTrey. I mean, not DeFoeTrey. You can hit me on the email, DogKingHefner@yahoo.com, or either you can join the Discord. That's where all of us share pictures at too. The Discord is in my about on YouTube. So yeah, man, you ought to come into the Discord, man. That's where everybody be swapping pictures at. Probably this was Austin Steele, probably unrelated, but I ended up watching your stream from last week. You were talking about F-Dolls with someone, and Allison's, and what do you say? And Allison's glad she makes the cut for you. Oh yeah, I like Allison. She one of the few F-Dolls I really like. She's a looker, bro. She's a looker. Facts. I stopped this. Thank you, Brandon. You got to, hey man. Brandon said he stopped listening to the news too. Listen, guys, whatever you do for your own safety, everybody got to decide that for themselves. But at this point, you know what the news gonna say. Cut it off. Cut it off, man. Stay happy. McTow say, I'm freaking positive and confident nowadays. Dog, look, once you focus on the good things happening in your life and not the negative, man, you'll be amazed at how your life change around, you know? And like I told you guys, man, you really got to wake up every day fighting that battle. That's what I do. I wake up every day saying, God, I choose to be happy today. Because if you don't, you're going to let the day dictate your happiness. And man, you don't want the day to do that. You're going to be a disappointed brother. I'm very into current events, but I refuse to listen to the same story. Right. Ren say he into current events, but he ain't with listening to these same stories all the time that they tell on the news. And like you say, man, once you got an idea of whatever they say going on or whatever, and you decide to believe or disseminate it however you want to disseminate it, after that, why keep looking at the same thing? It ain't gonna do nothing but upset you, take your joy. What? Okay. I had no idea there was a Discord link, but it's not working for me. What? You sure? I tell you what, I'm gonna send you a private link to your email, Austin. Because everybody else ain't had a problem joining thus far. But I send it to your private email. You know I got your email, so I send it to you. I definitely send it to you, man. No problem right there. No problem right there. But like I said, man, hey, any new watchers, anybody watching new, once again, I ain't just trying to beat a dead horse and promote these jokers. up to the sky because I ain't touched the doll myself. But if you don't get a Kimber doll, take a serious look at Sili Doll as another affordable option. Or like you say, somebody even mentioned, hey, if you want a dwarf size doll, because that's the name I'm using for little people from now on. If you want a dwarf size doll, hey, get that 100 centimeter Ariel. I heard they on sale at the doll house. On the doll channel, I mean. Oh, it said the link is expired? How did that work? I ain't know a Discord. Look, he said my Discord link said it's expired. I never knew it could expire. But I definitely send it to you, man. I'm surprised. I didn't know that they had expiration date on them, but then again, I'm new to Discord as well. So either way, guys, look, it's been a hell of a time for this first Dog King Power Hour, man. It's 11:07. Man, I can't lie. Anybody got any extra questions? Because other than that, we're gonna probably be looking to end the first Dog King Power Hour, man. I'm gonna give it a second. I don't see any questions popping up. So here's the deal. I hope anybody tuned in to this live found it very informative. I love all you guys that tuned in, man. I appreciate the donations from my boy Bud P and for my boy who's my guy right here. My guy, what was it? G. Let me see. Yeah, Matt G. He contributed too. I appreciate you, both of you guys, for contributing to the show, man. All you guys, man, for being here, sharing with me. I really appreciate you, man. And we're going to definitely do this again every week. So get your questions ready, man. Get your questions ready. I'm going to be answering them. We're going to have a lot of fun. If you want to send me any suggestions, send them to Dog King Hefner at yahoo.com or just shoot me a comment. Y'all already know how it go. So remember, y'all, low budget option. I mean, not low budget option, but lower dollar options to get into the game. Kimber Doll, Sili Doll. You know, those are my two suggestions for today. But they won't be my last. And remember, these dolls build your confidence. And if you scared, and if you weak, and if you can't handle the truth, you better toughen up. You talking about hanging around this Dog King family, because you heard the fellas. We don't play that weak stuff around chimp. We don't play that weak stuff around chimp. So with all that said, love you guys. Wait a minute, Brandon say, if you look at your invite link, your link invite, you can change it to forever. Oh, okay. Thank you, Brandon. Before I leave, Brandon told me I could do something about my link invite to Discord to change it to forever. So that's pretty cool. All right. Oh, and Sine popped in. Sine, I'm doing good, but I'm finna get out of here. And look, Sine, if anybody don't know, Sine made my first banner for my channel. He made my first banner for my channel, a viewer. And I really appreciate you, Sine. I ended up learning what to do later on. But hey, guys, I ain't gonna hold y'all morning up no more. It's been me, J. King Hefner, the beautiful Secretary Tsunade Star. And even though she sleep over there, the beautiful Cali Sun. But for right now, we finna get the hell out of here. And we love y'all. But peace.